Tonight, the boys basketball team coming off of a win, just barely, against Marlboro. Who did what in the game? Where were the quarters the Rams scored the most as they get prepped for what will surely be a great Clark tournament this break? Girls basketball suffered a loss against a tough Marlboro team. Tonight, as we're recording, they already played against a Tantascwa team. Not sure how they did quite yet. In this episode in track, the updated top 10. Who is, from this season, climbed up the ranks? Which players are we watching as they head into the next half of their winter track season? Who could head to nationals? And finally tonight in the national sports, the sad news out of Kansas City and the Daytona 500, the Great American Race, is this Sunday.
From Shepherd Hill Regional High School, this is Shepherd Hill Sports Zone with Cameron Simpson.
Hello everyone, and thanks for ending your week with us on this Friday. Just a quick disclaimer, this video is being filmed on Thursday, so almost all of the information will be accurate with the exception of the girls basketball. They're currently playing against Tantascwa, so we're not going to be able to have that reported for you. We'll have it for you on Monday's edition of the show, but let's get right into it. We start with the boys basketball team. The team faced off against Marlboro this week on Monday after the game got bumped up due to snow. What happened? Well, here it is in the first quarter. Marlboro, well, they pretty much kicked the Rams' butt, 25-11 after one quarter. The Rams bounced back a little bit at half. 15-9 was the score then. Then it was 14-13, but the Rams had their half. Had their quarter, I should say. 18-14 was the score in the fourth quarter. The Rams won that, but unfortunately, it was not enough to beat the Marlboro team. It was 62-57 final for the girls basketball team. Isabella Millette led all scorers with 35 points, and of course that was on the Panthers. The Rams, Heidi Giroth scored 18, and teammate Jaisi Santiago had 16. Everyone got a little bit of scoring. The third highest was Lily Knoll. She scored 8 points against Marlboro in the loss. And the team now is playing against a really, really tough Tantascwa team tonight. Then they go to Westboro, and then it's States. They get really close to the end here for the girls basketball team. On the boys' side of things, they played Marlboro as well. This was the Monday night game. I think I misspoke. The girls played Wednesday night at home, but this was the Monday night game, and Shepherd Hill faced off against Marlboro. It was going to be a tight game as it was before. 19-13 the score after the first. Then the Rams scored 12 points to end the half, and Marlboro only got 8 by the third quarter. The Rams shut down Marlboro shut down the Rams offense. 12-5 was scoring in favor of the Panthers, but Marlboro continued to try to push at the end, putting up 19 to the Rams 13. Wasn't enough. Rams win 49-47. Who scored the most for the team? It was Zach Wenenberg with 15 points. In second, Sean Tyrell with 12. Then it was Luke Poirier with 8 points. And just below him was Sean. I might not already said Sean Tyrell, but he had 7. Obviously, someone you'll notice not in that scoring card is Lucas Miglianico. Suffered an injury. Right now, we're trying to learn more details on what happened, but was not playing in this game. Obviously, you can see not active on the score list. We're following that story, but that's definitely a huge loss for the basketball team. If that sustains, we'll keep you updated. The boys get set for the Clark tournament very, very soon. All right, with that, let's go to one final basketball note. Take a look at these pictures. This is from the middle school basketball game. It was an annual thing. They come to the Hill, they play the game, the Grizzlies versus the Titans. Obviously, both teams enjoyed it, and at the end, they all come together. But this was their final include these future Rams. They've accomplished a lot this winter. Great work by them all. All right, let's go to track now. A few notes on track. Couple things that we need to cover here with the track team. Let's start first with the big news that has came out of the team. These are some things. Big congratulations to the boys track and field athletes who are currently in MIAA Division III Championship. Ronan Shaw, senior captain, he's in there. Then you can see senior Joshua Harrison, sophomore Devin Roden, sophomore Anthony Graves, senior captain Troy Fernandez, senior captain Owen Kondek, sophomore Riley LePage, junior Timothy Kralinski, junior Kyle Garlinkia. I apologize if I said that wrong. Probably did. I'll learn it there in a little bit. Then to the girls' side of things, junior Madison McNamara is heading to the Division III. Senior captain Juliana Lancette. Junior Fiona Duke, sophomore Emily Holgren, sophomore Megan Andres, junior captain Megan Stevens. They're all heading there. And then to the teams that are going, the relay squads, Emily, Nicole, Juliana, and Fiona. Then we have Devin, Troy, Tony, and Josh, Chase, Troy, Ronan, and Owen, Timothy, Riley, Kyle, Nathaniel. They're all heading there. All right, and then there was the top 10 that was released on the page of kind of these records of the top 10 lists in the boys 55H, 55M, and 300M, and 600M as of 2/13/2024. Let's look at the boys 55H top 10. You're going to notice Ronan Shaw, 2024, highlighted there with his time of 8.45. And then we go to the boys 55 meter. 2 people highlighted. Joshua Harrison in 5th place right now of all time with a 6.76. Devin Roden with a 6.84. Then the boys 300. Anthony Graves, a 36.29. He's up at 4th. Troy Fernandez, 37.87. Great job for him. Owen Conduct in 9th with a 1:28.48 in the boys 600 top 10. On the girls, Madison McNamara, 2nd with a 9.59. Just a second behind, and a second and a little bit behind Elizabeth Monty from way back in 2019, close to breaking that record. Juliana Lancette, 44.86 in the girls 300, she's in 4th, and Nicolina Holland, 44.55 in 8th in that bracket. And then it's Emily Holgren in the girls 600. She's got a 1:4.531, puts her in 10th. Emily Holgren still has that in the girls 1 mile. She's at 8th with that time of 5:30 and just a 0.1. Megan Andres in 9th in the girls 2 mile in that top 10, and that is where they said she has a time of 12:15.15. All right, finally tonight, we bring you to these images, the sad images from Kansas City. If you haven't heard, there was some breaking news yesterday. During the parade for the Kansas City Chiefs, as it was concluding, a shooting broke out. Police today reported that it was an isolated incident. Obviously, there were no Kansas City Chiefs in the area. They were already cleared out on their way back to Arrowhead Stadium. But one person was unfortunately killed in this incident. 20 others were injured. This happened again at the parade in Kansas City during the sports championship parade. So those of you wondering, why is this relevant in a sports show? I think it shocked the sports world a little bit. In other national sports news, this week is the Daytona 500. NASCAR teams from around get ready. NASCAR fans are all hyped up. This is obviously NASCAR's Super Bowl, one of the biggest races of the year. Some notable drivers looking to do it for the first ever time. NASCAR champion Kyle Larson, NASCAR champion Ryan Blaney, Kyle Busch, also a NASCAR champion, all doing it. Jimmie Johnson will return to NASCAR to race in the Great American Race. And so far we know Joey Logano will start in the pole. He's one of NASCAR's best. And dual races are going on tonight. We're, again, filming on Thursday. Anyway, thank you all for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you did, please consider subscribing or following us here on Instagram. Until next time, I'm Cameron Simpson. Have a great weekend, and we will be on during February break. Don't you worry. We'll have episodes on Monday and Friday, and we'll be covering the Clark tournament and the Westboro tournament for the girls basketball and boys basketball teams. All right, enjoy your break, everybody. We'll see you Monday. Good night.
Thanks for watching Shepherd Hill Sports Zone, the only place for Rams sports news.